Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to be comparing the New Balance 574 and the New Balance 5740. So I thought it would be a good idea to compare these two models since obviously the 574 is a classic New Balance model and is a very popular lifestyle model today, and the 5740 was a New Balance lifestyle model that was inspired by the classic 574. So like all my comparison videos, I'll do a brief history of all the models I'm comparing, as well as a comparison of sizing, comfort, midsole technology, and qualities of the respective shoes. Released in 1988, the New Balance 574 was created to be a combination of both a trail and road runner. It was supposed to be New Balance's first ever go anywhere running shoe. And in 2021, New Balance introduced a new lifestyle model in the 5740. This model was heavily inspired by the classic 574 and was intended to be a modern twist on the classic model. When it comes to sizing, both of these shoes run true to size, so I am a true size 9.5 and I get both of these in a size 9.5 and they fit me well. I always recommend that if you get the chance to try either of these models on in person before you buy them, I definitely recommend you do that since everyone's feet are different. And as of making this video, the 574 does come in wide and extra wide widths, so if you do have wider feet and usually go up half a size normally, I recommend checking out the wide and extra wide widths for the 574 in a smaller size, just to be sure. For comfort, the New Balance 574 utilizes New Balance's proprietary end cap technology. The 574 has a good amount of stability and support. It has okay cushioning, but the midsole is relatively stiff and it's also relatively flat. So in terms of cushioning, the 574 isn't the best shoe for you, but if you're looking for a good shoe that gives your feet a great amount of stability and support all day, the 574 is a great model. Despite being inspired by the classic 574, the 5740 does not utilize any proprietary cushioning technologies like end cap. Instead, it simply has a relatively stiff foam midsole. It's very average in terms of cushioning and has very little stability or support. It's okay for lifestyle wear, but if you're looking for something more supportive or cushioning, I'd recommend checking out other New Balance models. In terms of quality, for the price, I'd say you get pretty good quality shoes for them being sub $100 Asian made shoes. Obviously, there are some more expensive versions of both models, but for the most part, they usually retail for really around $80 to $95 for the regular GR colorways and the core classic colorways. The suede quality is good, not great for really both models. The meshes are pretty good, and in terms of craftsmanship, I've never had a bad 574 or 5740 yet, so I'd say you are getting a pretty good value for the price. There is one small exception with the 574, and that is the fact that there are some 574s that are made in the USA. There are no new current 574 colorways that are made in the USA, but there are some older models that are made in the USA, so just a little heads up. And obviously the Made in USA 574 is definitely a step above the standard Asian made 574 and 5740s. Overall, both of these models are great lifestyle shoes, especially for the sub $100 price. But if I were to choose one, I'd personally choose the classic 574 solely for the fact that I personally really like the classic runner look of it. Obviously, this is from the 80s versus the newer 5740, but I also prefer the comfort that the 574 provides me in the sense that it actually has some good stability and support. It doesn't have a good amount of cushioning, unfortunately. If I want something more cushioned, I'd wear a 990 or a fresh foam shoe, but for just a regular lifestyle shoe, for being less than $100, I'd say the 574 is an excellent model. So between these two models, which one is your favorite? Do you prefer the classic 574 or do you prefer the newer 5740? I'd like to know in the comments. So that's gonna do it for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me on my socials. Check out my Patreon. Check out the Intelligence site for more New Balance content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.